Hi everyone, I wanted to take the time to record a short video on how to start with your first resume. So I've been getting a few questions recently on how do I create my first resume? They haven't created one in the past, and how do you get started? So a simple way that I encourage folks to do is to use one of the starter templates in Google Docs or in Microsoft Word. And I mean, what we're trying to do is work towards progress, not perfection. So the templates, some people don't like using the default ones, but I think that they're not a bad starter. So what you would do is go into your Google Docs, so you can use your phone. You can go online. Obviously, with a phone, it can be a little bit more challenging. And what you'll want to do is go into the template gallery. Now, if you're using Microsoft Word, you'll probably search for it a little bit differently, but you can probably follow along in a similar format. And the template gallery will have different sort of templates. So here are ones for resumes, and you can take a look at the different styles here and pick one to your liking. So there are different formats in terms of like these 2-column ones here, or just kind of the standard ones. So let me pretend that I'm in experiment mode today. And essentially they have information where you can start filling them in. So they'll have information like your name, information about what you intend to do, and you just start filling it out. So what you'll do is you'll say something like, "This is my name, Luki Danu Karyanto," and if you want, you can include what you want, educator and career coach. Here will be 123 York Street, so I'm not going to put my address. You want to make sure you have all of those. Now, some of these templates might not work exactly to your liking, so what I would probably do in this case is take some of this stuff and either center it or put a little bit more on the right side just to add a little bit more balance here. Um, this one has kind of the standard skills part. For me, I'm not a big fan of these sections just because they tend to have a little bit less context. And or it's duplicated from what you have below. So what I would probably do is I would remove this, and when I would start with experience. So I would put the company that I worked at. So I would put focus inspired. I would put location Toronto, Toronto, and chief career catalyst. All right, so that was from month I started in April from 2015, and it's going up to now. And then this is where you start matching against the bullet points. And I'll correct the spelling mistake here. So if you watch my post on reverse engineering a job posting, then you'll know that you want to take the bullets in the job posting and start crafting them towards here. So you'll keep on going. I used to also work at Deloitte, location Toronto, and then management consultant. And then that was from, I worked there for a long time, September 2002 to April 2015. And you make sure that you fill them in. And I also did a post on how do you upgrade your activities into achievements. So what you can also do is after you've aligned all of the bullet points of your resume towards the job posting, then you also take any of the bullet points where you can turn them into achievements and add that. Then you go down and you put your school. So I went to University of Toronto, and then it's actually Scarborough, and then I did Bachelor of Science, Computer Science, and I don't like how that carried over to the next line, so I will just do something like this, which keeps it all in one line. And that was from 2002, it would have been May to 1998, September. And notice how I'm keeping the 3 month standard. So I will remove some of these ones. I have some work experience here, but I won't just go through all the detail there. And here's where I would probably change. And if I had relevant information, I would make it the same format as in the job description. So I would do something like that. And if I had any courses, so I had, I don't know, psychology, blah, 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 something about it that adds value to there. Some intro to business, blah, blah, blah. And here's where I can put any awards and things like that. And what I would ideally recommend is to make it look similar to the education and the job experience. So this is kind of a rough start to it, and essentially you continue cleaning it up, and you'll need to make a decision. If it's your first resume, chances are you probably don't have a lot of work experience, so you might want to move your education to the top. Your experience could also include any volunteer work that you've been doing, and by doing that, in a couple of minutes, you can have a great start to having your first resume. So thanks a lot for listening, and hope you have a great rest of the day.